On our previous episode of Onboard Lifestyle, the cruise stages Basic in Ensenada, Naranjo to time the rounding of Punta Mala between weather systems. Our patience paid off, as our overnight passage was textbook and comfortable, arriving in Panama City, where we dropped the anchor in La Playita, awaiting instruction from our Canal agent. And that is where we will pick up our story, as we now must prepare for our Canal transit.
I'm an expert at overthinking things that I shouldn't. You come across as a cool guy, someone is the opposite. And all my friends are leaving, but I want to stay here. Can we just stay here? Maybe just one more drink. I can't help but think, where have you?
It is official. We are now in Panama City. Actually, we're anchored right outside of Marina Playita and just kind of taking it all in. This passage from Punta Naranjo to Panama City was actually very uneventful, which actually is good because there's supposed to be a storm later tonight that's supposed to be gale winds.
Yeah, so we made it just in time.
So we made it just in time. We were able to take advantage of some currents and got here sooner than expected. This has been a weird place for us already. This is nothing we have seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's very different. So.
Yeah, it's we're just surrounded by hundreds of container ships, and it's eerie because it's hazy and smoggy. I thought it was just haze, but it's actually more smog than anything because they have all their engines running and generators, who knows, whatever it is. It just has this overcast, and it feels kind of like the Pacific Northwest, but without,
Right.
but warm.
Yeah, it's warm. It was a little bit cool this morning, but it's really humid here.
Yeah, it is.
It was
is.
it was interesting though, with all like the smog and everything. You're
Yeah.
like, at first you're like, there's no boats here, but
All of a sudden it like opens up
Yeah, it
as
just,
we
like,
get closer,
appears,
and
and
it was
there's
kind of like
hundreds.
playing Frogger, trying to avoid all these container ships. So we dropped anchor and we're here. I asked Teal if we can go into the marina because, quite frankly, it's been a while and we're going to be here for about a week to stage. Our transit date is a little bit
it's-
over a week from now. So I was thinking, might as well go in, take advantage of being able to wash the boat,
yeah, it's very nice.
decompressing.
And it's just a good place to prepare for the
Yeah.
transit.
Because it's going to take us a week for them to get the cruising permit done, and so hey, why not? So anyways, we had a viewer that is in the anchorage as well. He just came through going this way from east to west, and he offered to take Teal in to see if we can snag one of those hard to get slips. So we'll see. Hopefully he comes back successful. Anyways, and then that way Compass can go for a walk too, because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are now waiting for our agent to drop off our lines and fenders, because in a few days we are going through the canal. Starting to get real, right?
Getting real. Look at, we got our little pass for the dinghy dock here, so we could empty a bag of garbage.
Yeah, but we're going to be going into the marina a couple days before we transit, so
Yeah, because we don't have a dinghy, we have to pick up our line handlers. So there's no other way to get them out to us.
well, we figured actually it was cheaper to go into the marina than to pay to have them shuttled out, because apparently it costs over $200 to have them
Yeah, we'd have
to bring them out. I think that is ridiculous.
Well, we'd have to rent a boat. They don't have a water taxi here.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay, how many for each boat?
Is 6 for each boat.
Okay.
But let me mark this one too. It's a new one.
Okay.
So what you do normally? We got 8 circle and 4 of this.
Okay.
So 2 of the chorizo
Yep.
for each boat.
Okay.
Okay.
After unloading all of the fenders and lines, we sat down with Roger to review all of the fees involved for Basic to transit the Panama Canal.
This amount is what is the Panama Canal transit toll, and we got the canal toll plus the cost, that is the transit, the inspection, and the security charge. This is standard charges that the Panama Canal charge. So this is what the total amount to pay for the Panama Canal. This is the port authorities charge, the cruising permit that we submit them yesterday,
Right.
and also the $100 that we pay to the port captain when you request the saddle. We don't charge it, but that is a fee you got to pay to the port captain. So this will be the port authority cost.
Okay.
And then this is the $390 of our services, so the fee of agent, and that includes lines vendors and the checkout process, as long the checkout process is in a port in Balboa or Cristobal.
And putting your kids through college.
My kids to college.
Yes, that's the
that money
right there.
Maybe 5%.
Yeah.
And then this is the guaranteed deposit, the $900 that we refund when we pick up the lines and fenders and everything goes through well with the transit.
Okay.
Then we refund the $900. Perfect. This amount is the total to pay. Okay. Perfect.
And we pay the line handlers cash.
You pay a line handler cash.
Okay. And is it? Do you typically tip them as well, or?
Well, that depends on how you feel about the development. If they work good,
Yeah.
you tip them,
Yeah.
And normally they do a good job, but you can tip them the way you feel,
Okay.
the way they do the work,
Okay.
And what was the amount per handler again?
It's $120 per line handler.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, see you on the other side. No, I'll see you next week.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take this down and then
Yeah.
do a run.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a beautiful morning here in Panama City. I'm on the boat right now, just getting some work done. We've been traveling a ton lately and our transit date is so soon, so I figured this is the perfect opportunity to get some work done. My parents went into shore to go run some errands, and my dad is getting the fenders and lines from our agent, so he should be back. Oh, actually, he's back right now. Need some help? Okay, my dad's gonna head back to shore to run a few more errands with my mom, and yeah, we got all this stuff secured now, so that's just one step closer to making it through the canal.
It took us a total of 3 trips to get all of the gear out to the 2 boats. Besides the 6 extra large fenders, the mooring lines were massive as well. The rope requirement is 4 lines with a minimum of 7/8 inch in diameter, a 3-foot diameter loop on one end, and a minimum length of 125 feet. So the dinghy was quickly filled for each trip.
Well, we've been in the La Playita anchorage now for a couple of days and getting things done. We got some provisions. We met with our agent, got all our fenders, paid for our fees, got our lines, actually got some fuel to go through. But we got a little situation. With no dinghy, we have to get our line handlers from shore to the boat. and that's not going to happen. We've been fortunate enough to be buddy boating with another boat. They've been shuttling us back and forth to shore, but they're going through the locks the day before us, and our line handlers show up the day after. So we're going to sneak into the marina for a day or two and get some things done, maybe run into town, and that way the line handlers could just step onto basic. The interesting twist though is we do have an advisor going with us too. We'll have 3 additional crew members. The advisor pretty much just guides us through the canal. He will not be stepping onto basic. We have to meet him back out here at the anchorage at like 4 or 5 in the morning. We'll coordinate that later, and he'll step on from a boat. The advisors are from the Panama Canal. They go do this every day. They'll let us know, you know, where to put fenders, what side to tie to, where to go, what time to enter the locks. So it'll be interesting. Lynn's got a full meals plan for these guys, and they'll be on board for 24 hours to 48 hours, depending on if we can make it through in one day or not. They may hold us up in the lake and we anchor for the night. That'll be determined later, but most likely we'll make it through in one day. So this will be fun. We'll have extra bodies on board, we'll meet some new friends, and go through the Panama Canal. So I'm preparing the boat. We're able to get into the marina at 8 o'clock this morning. That's T-minus 20 minutes. We just have to wait for the marina to open so their guys could help us dock and give us a dock assignment. But this should be fun. The wind has been pretty breezy out here, but this morning it's fairly calm, so this will be an easy one. So we haven't seen a dock in, let's see, it was Nicaragua. So we went all the way through, well, we left Nicaragua, we went through Costa Rica, and we went through all the way through Panama without seeing one. So this is exciting. You know, basic needs a good scrubbing. This will give us an opportunity to clean her up before the transit. I know Lynn's excited, so this will be fun.
A gorgeous night here in Panama City, so we're gonna check out the area out a little bit.
Go get a little dinner.
Because it's dinner time. But it's interesting because, I don't know, it's about 6:30 and we're getting hungry. But apparently the nightlife and dinner here in Panama doesn't start until about 9:30, 10:30
At the earliest.
That's me. We're cruisers, so
We like to go to bed very early.
When the sun goes down, we go down.
But really, I mean,
Apparently that's not normal.
this is our last night, maybe tomorrow night before we head through. So obviously we gotta check it out and see what this place has to offer us. But yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go grab a little bite to eat, wander around the strip here. It looks already pretty busy, so it should be kind of fun to explore.
And kind of stretch our legs, get some steps in. I feel like we've been, even though we've been kind of go, we haven't been
We've been kind of
walking.
confined on the boat, you know?
Yeah, and the water is very cold. It is kind of interesting. What was it that you were talking about?
Well, basically, our last stop, the water temperature was 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Here it's 77 degrees.
And apparently the dry season means that there's more wind and
Yeah,
it's
so
pushing
what happens is the wind blows the surface sea temperature out to sea, and you have this cold upwelling that brings this cool 77 degree water into us.
So tomorrow Teal obviously has to go in and do a quick
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do a spiff on the bottom. I'll be wearing a wetsuit for that.
Yeah, he's gotten a little weak when it comes to the temperatures. Okay, so we are on the hunt for some good food. Everything smells delicious.
Everything's open.
And everything is open. The nightlife is alive and well. It's so beautiful here, you guys. It's like the perfect temperature. Everything is, it's warm, but with the breeze, and everyone's happy.
Water, water. Saludos, saludos desde Panamá. Panama City, Panama City. Panama City. Agua, no atrasado.
Always go to the most packed restaurant. You know the food will be good.
Maybe.
Hey, this place is hopping. Let's go in here. I'm liking this place already.
It was so funny, the waitress tried to give me my mom's drink instead of my Coke.
I think it's legal here in Panama. I'm not sure.
It's 18.
Is it?
18?
Yes.
You already Googled it?
Just a guess.
Okay, this is totally house food, obviously.
Everything's fried.
Hey, no. It's good for your mental health.
And then here's the kicker. We didn't realize this. We are eating in a Colombian restaurant versus a Panamanian restaurant.
But look at this.
Oh my god, everything is...
I hope there's enough food here.
I think there is.
Wow.
We think we're pros.
We're not pros.
Wrong.
We barely put a dent.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
It was, I think the food kept growing. That was the thing, okay?
I'm stuffed, and look at this.
We ate so much.
Were we even eating anything? Like, I'm so full.
Leftovers tomorrow.
Yeah, and the next day.
Okay, I think that we are sufficiently full.
Gotta walk it off a little bit, but that was delicious.
Look at this. Our paella bar is 10 pounds of food.
Oh, look at that. Look at this, you guys. Over here.
It's open is why. Let's just open it.
Apparently, our gate is not as secure as we thought.
Tide's out.
Again?
Be careful. Got an 11-foot tide here. This is pretty steep.
Oh, please don't run down. Please don't run down.
Look at her sad dinghy.
I know.
Man. This is where it's going to die.
Actually, the next stop, it'll go to die.
If we can give it away here, I will.
I know, if somebody wants it, for sure.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A huge thanks goes out to our wonderful patrons whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. Our canal prep has been going smooth. Everything is lining up to have a smooth transit. But we still have a few things to get done and not much time to do it. So come back next week to see how this all plays out. See you then!